YouTube, look at me, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. In this week's video, we have a great experience in Bulgaria again. My family and I decided to explore central Bulgaria. We ended up visiting and on a 7-day exploration to visit different cities and towns such as Stara Zagora, Sevlievo, Shipka, Gabrovo, Veliko Tarnovo. Ended up the trip at the Devetashka Cave, which is a bat cave. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video because I had a great time during this 7 days expedition. I've been wanting to visit some of these locations since my first time in Bulgaria 7 years ago. And the fact that I got to see it in person, it was amazing. I cannot describe the feeling and emotion I felt once I was there in person, actually seeing some of the architecture and some of this amazing, beautiful, rich culture. I'm gonna be doing a voiceover, explaining to you some of the facts about these places that I visited and how I felt during the entire process. Hey, let's get it. We started that adventure by traveling to Stara Zagora, where we met with my in-laws and we took a 2-day vacation in this amazing hotel. While on vacation, I took the opportunity to walk around the facility and I was able to capture some good memorable photos. You feel the sense of history by seeing some of this architecture. Something about them strikes me and motivates me to explore it furthermore. The Slavs have many traditions related to the building of a home. Their houses are built of stones and wood, and they pay special attention to decoration, which consists of different symbols carved in the wood. You can see some of the hotels were built during the Bulgarian days in communism. I just love the Balkans way. You see a lot of architecture here with rich pastel colors that I really admire and I really appreciate. During my walk, I got to enjoy the views and see some of this great architecture. We're heading to Sevlievo. Right now we were in Stara Zagora. Just enjoying the couple of days off. Now I'm on my way to Sevlievo, but I saw a field of sunflower. After a couple of days in Stara Zagora, we moved on to Sevlievo, where my mother-in-law is from. We made this our home base and visited different locations that were nearby. Note to self, if you're gonna go to a trip like this, make sure that all your batteries are charged, fully charged, and even then bring your charger with you because you never know what's gonna happen. In a way, I think that Sevlievo was an amazing experience, just to go out there, just to see the town. Sevlievo is one of the wealthiest towns in Bulgaria just because there's a lot of international companies investing into the city, which makes the city very clean. There's no violence, I had a great time. I felt safe out there, and my wife and I used to go out every day on a sunset just to explore. I don't want to shoot the city in a harsh lighting just because it does give it a different dynamic, and I was always looking for the soft lighting just because it looks more appealing to me. The overall objective and common theme throughout these videos is color. I think that colors is life, and in a way you get to portray yourself, the way an image looks, the way that the image is colored by itself, depending on the color of the image, on the houses, depends on the soul that you're portraying in a way. Does that make sense in a way? So yeah, I'm not trying to confuse you, but Sevlievo was amazing. It was very quiet and it was very clean, and I enjoyed capturing it from my perspective. I can't wait to go visit again. I'm fat, Devna. What you want to do? We first visited the Monument of Freedom, St. Nicholas Peak. This monument is famous because in the summer of 1877, the monument was erected to perpetuate the feats of the fallen for the freedom of Bulgaria, in the place defended during the Shipka battle, around which the decisive for the Russo and Turkish war and liberation of Bulgaria. From this peak, you get a clear view of the Budludsha monument, also known as the UFO building. In the heart of the Balkan mountain lays the amazing UFO look-alike structure. When told about the history of this place, I was memorized just because I found it beautiful. Coming from New York City, We admire architecture. A red star symbols for communism glares over the valley from the top of its 70-meter high tower. The expansive spaceship-like base is straight out of an early scientific fiction movie. The giant monument was open to the public and used for official parties and events until the collapse of the Soviet Union resulted in its closure in 1989. I made sure to capture the same scenario from different vantage points. The shots taken away from the sites were my favorite just because you get to appreciate the entire architecture and the landscape with it. The last stand, or the end, is here, guys. My wife and I did a half-a-day trip to Veliko Tarnovo. This town is known for being the capital of the Second Bulgarian Empire.
Disgusting. Can you walk in that shot in the like?
On Stara are the places where the Bulgarian emperor and the higher ranks used to live and stay.
We're going to this cave.
After this trip, I decided to take a half-a-day trip for myself and visited the Devetashka Cave, the Bulgarian cave with 70,000 years of human habitation. Devetashka Cave is an enormous cave in Bulgaria, which has provided shelter for groups of humans since the Paleolithic era and continuously for tens and thousands of years since then. Now abandoned by humans, it remains a site of national and international significance and home to some 30,000 bats. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's go into the outro, guys. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a great time with my family out there, even though it was very crowded because it was 7 days of constant traveling to different places, but it was overall very satisfying to see everything that I got to see. It's very hard for me to tell you that what was the one image that made the entire trip. Everything was very powerful. I think that the main thing for me in doing this trip that caught my attention was color. Color was everything, and the fact that I was able to capture it in different ways really made the entire story for me. It made me appreciate the beauty of these cities and towns further, even more than I was appreciating, because I was going into each town without knowing my history or without doing any research, just because I wanted to go in there with a blind eye and just live in the moment. And I think I was able to do that. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and hit the bell notification, and leave a comment down below what was your favorite session of the entire video. Do you actually appreciate this type of content that I'm providing for you guys? If not, it's okay. You can let me know what I should be focusing on. You want to see more film photography, or keep going with the summer trip? Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey.